just turned 50 in November, so I had to go through my 50-year-old physical. Found out I had diabetes. Now, my father, my brother, and my grandfather also had diabetes, and unfortunately my grandfather passed away from complications of diabetes. So my motivation was to get off the medication. They put me on medication to control the diabetes, and it was type 2 diabetes. My blood sugar was 190 before the medication. With the medication, it brought it down to about 130. And then once I started the program, I've seen as low as 94, but I'm averaging right around 105 with the exercise and the diet changes. Getting off the medication and controlling the diabetes has been, it can kill you, if you lose control of that. So there was a lot of motivation just to get off the medication and control the diabetes. But the weight loss has been a great benefit of it. Our instructor, Maureen, she was a runner, and she ran the Boston Marathon, and she gave us a lot of encouragement as far as, her progress through these, becoming fit. And that's been a motivation. The other day, I ran 8 miles, which is the most I've run since we started the program. And I plan on increasing that and keep going. I've always been a soda drinker. Recently, since I started the program, I had gone to diet soda. Coming and learning about diet soda in the program, it retains fat, which I never knew. It doesn't have sugar, but it has other things that retain fat. So, part of the program is no sodas, and so I've been strictly water and milk and no alcohol. I'm not a drinker anyway, so. So the life change, the eating habits have changed through healthy eating and not stopping, bringing snacks with me of fruits and things like that. And it's become routine now, and it's become easy, and it saves money too. My wife, who isn't here, is also in the program. So she's been great. She calls me Oprah. I have a personal trainer and I have a personal chef. So everything's prepared for me, and it makes it pretty easy. But boy, some of the things I had to eat that detox week, I'll never eat another veggie burger in my life, or another portobello mushroom wrapped in lettuce as a hamburger, But you saw so much change in that first week. The weight loss was right away, only because of your diet change and just eating the vegetables and drinking just the water. And even with the limited exercising, because we were just starting to get into the program, you lost weight immediately, and you already felt better. So it was tough because of the things you had to eat, but it was well worth it. Being in the class, number one, is a big motivator, because even though you don't have to answer to anybody else in the class, you feel like, they're all a part of your weight loss, and you don't want to let them down, so it's a big factor. And having, an individual trainer, who you can come to at any time during the week, not only just during the class period, but she'll meet with you any time during the week here at the club, has been great. I had gained quite a bit of weight since, my high school days, as you would say, but, and we had tried other diets. I had tried Nutrisystem and lost weight, but then put some back on when you start to eat normal, food and portions. And so my expectations for this program were to get me back on a healthy lifestyle, not just eating, but exercising, and it certainly has met those expectations.
So do you think that this program has really kind of kickstart a new life for you?
Yes, I guarantee it has. You always talk about losing weight, and the first of the year coming up, and you always say, okay, this is the year I'm going to really give it the college try. But eventually you fall back, and because you either you don't have the tools or you don't have the motivation. And this gives you both. And, you know, I don't think I could go back now only because of the support system I have at home. They won't let it happen, you know. And again, going back to the diabetes, that's a big motivating factor, you know. My brother and father, who were both diagnosed with it, are still on their medication, you know, 10 years later, you know. I don't want to be on the medication. The medication I'm on really is just a masking the problem. It's not fixing the problem, it's just masking the problem, and I have to fix the problem.